Oh, welcome back to Slice and Dice. Been feeling the call lately. There are other things I should be doing in this time slot, like I talked about at the start of the month, but I just really want to play Slice and Dice. So, I'm gonna keep playing Slice and Dice. This is for the big 4-0. Let's make it a good one. We'll run a magical and see if it looks viable. We have Gardener Mystic, Initiate, Tinder Lost. It's not a bad opener. Tinder is one of the better starting greens overall, I think. And of these curses, you might think Add Goblin is the way, and I think it's okay, but Add Goblin is early threat, and this team is weaker early. I think I still want to try it, because I think the question here is Goblin so weak as an add that it doesn't affect me majorly in the early game? I think it's close, right? 4 more damage going through on my units is tough, but we have an okay damage output, so it's a close one. We will see. The big problem is that we don't have much defense, but we'll see what we can do about it. Probably just kill the goblin is a good call, right? And so we can be launching our Tinder into the sun, but I'm going to try to keep it alive as much as I can. Because if you send it into the sun, it's not really going to do a whole lot. It's just going to sort of evaporate, right? It doesn't really live too long in the sun. Oh, what the heck? There we go. I knew I had it. Yeah, oh my god. This is normally just Wolf Boar. There's a chest and a goblin here. This can be scary. I think Disciple insulates us from any horror? Probably. Well, there's always horror. You'll never escape, but Disciple's pretty good. I should be able to... it's tough, because I can't really survive hits. They're just going to hit me. A lot of counterplay. I have to... Oh boy. This doesn't look great. I think this is 2, 3... This is almost enough. This is enough to kill the goblin. Okay. Bear with me here, right? And now this is getting into the weeds here. But we can block, burst, kill the goblin. And then I have at least a chance here of only losing one character. So I think we will lock all of these very mediocre hits. Nice. And now we lose nobody, because I rolled mana. Like so. Although with the extra mana, no, there's nothing. It's just this, and it's fine. I don't love having to kill the goblin right away. Maybe I can kill the boar or the wolf. Let's see. No, there's no good way to do it, right? You just have to go burst, and then the lost dies. Yeah, okay. So the only line that lets me have nobody die on turn 1 is this one. And I think that it's okay. Because one of the enemies is dead. It doesn't feel great, but one of the enemies is dead. And I will, yeah, hopefully just not see anything bad happen here. It's a bit of a tough call. I don't know if it's... Whoa. If only I had 2 mana. Oh boy. It's a bit of a tough call how you want to play through this one. But also, Disciple, anything to say for yourself? You were supposed to be bailing me out of disaster, not killing me. That doesn't seem right at all. Unfortunately, I'm 1 mana short. I can glow, and that's okay. But yeah, this is what I mean. Add Goblin, we are now on turn 3, equivalent to where this fight should have been normally. Now, also the chest was there, which was just kind of unlucky. But even still, these guys are no big deal. I'm okay to lock all of these and just roll for an X or a 2 damage. Yeah, 2 damage a little better, so I took the risk if Tinder dies. If Tinder dies after all of this, I would probably feel a little sad about it, actually. But I high rolled, and we're gonna walk out of this fight with no deaths. And you see, this is, I think, the big shift in gameplay philosophy right now that I'm experiencing. Don't do it, Tinder. You don't need to die. Normally, we would have been on the next fight down a character right now, but I'm realizing that that can lead to bad snowballs, and there's no reason to open yourself up to it, right? Why not take the extra time? Scar is very good with double red. Thorns are a little annoying, but we'll just give our Lost 5 extra HP, because these guys are either petrifying or eliminating me, right? So we give Lost extra HP, and then she can dodge. It's very hard, though, to save Tinder from dying here, I feel. I'm gonna try. God damn it, Lost. Yeah, you have to go burst to kill a Thorn here, which I guess is fine. Are they petrifying? I'd rather keep Tinder's HP. Alright, now we just have to kill one more Thorn. It is hard, and it's also very hard to keep my Initiate alive through this. But 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 is how much he takes into the Thorn, 2 plus 5. With 10, he lives. Good job, Tinder. I swear to God, I've been fighting Bramble so much lately. I feel like he's everywhere. Caldera's okay. 6 HP is not great for a tier 2. And I think it'll leave me in a little bit of trouble. But I can give him the Scar, I guess. It's just like, oof, you know, this doesn't feel great. And he just blows himself up for no reason. What the hell, buddy? I think if Tinder kills himself, there's not a lot we can do. I am 1 mana away from just putting Bramble in the dirt there. Oh well. I don't think there's anything to be said for it. Set him to 4. And this is mandatory, if you're unaware. This is a mandatory side. I have to do the 3 self-damage, so nothing to be done. You could, like, burst to try to save him, but I gotta tell you, I think that I will give Bramble the respect that he deserves and not risk disaster trying to save an idiot. I think it's viable. Maybe I'm the idiot. How likely am I to kill this guy next turn? It's like guaranteed. He has to die. I could have bursted, but he has to die here. There's no way I missed that. Alright. Peaked Cap, Ace of Spades. Peaked Cap is good, and I think has a reasonable amount of times where it ends up being good. Ace of Spades kind of sucks. I think because there's a lot of 6s and 7s that buff your middle side, you can get a lot of value out of Peaked Cap later on. I'll take an extra Cruel hit, because the Cruel is the way we kill the bandits. 2 damage Cruel, please. Yeah, see this? 6 damage just kills Caldera. No counterplay for him. He just dies. But I think we should be okay. I need to kill the goblin. This is the sort of situation where you tunnel vision and fuck yourself over. The tunnel vision is what gets you here. You just kill the goblin and make the bandit flee. And then we can burst our mystic and heal our lost. One of my heals is missing. What did I do? Oh no, I spent it on Tinder. I forgot that he was already down HP. That's true. You need to shield yourself. That's the play. Got it. Now I just have to kill this bandit. Again, it's very easy to get lost, I think, when playing Slice and Dice and forget that you don't have to trigger the flee effect. I have a lot of trouble with this personally. I always want to guarantee like max value, kill this bandit because the goblin's going to flee anyway, but it's wrong. Ooh, yuck. That is not a great pick. Of the options, I think I will play Ninja because even though Statue is bad, I think randoming is worse. But 6 HP Ninja, 6 HP Caldera, we are in for a scary middle game here. We have no health. That's what you gotta look at here. You gotta go, oh my god, we have no HP. And we don't, we have no HP. Oh, dude. do 3 here, 2 here. No, Scald doesn't apply. I mean, it's okay, but it's not... No, it's actually not okay. My Mystic just dies if I Scald. It's just kill War Chief, burst Mystic. Next turn will be fine. The good news is we don't have any long-term effects. I don't have a third turn curse. There's no horrors beyond comprehension. Well, they may be beyond my comprehension anyway, so there may be horrors beyond my comprehension lurking around the corner regardless of what I think. But I am not aware of any horrors beyond my comprehension, which means I don't have to try to comprehend them. And that's the good news. The horrors are out there, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm too stupid to realize it. Statue would have been nice, but I think it would be a little bit suspicious. Lightning Rod is okay in magical, but, you know, I'm willing to play it, and we can just drop it on Tinder. I think that Short Sword is pretty mid, although it's okay because we have greens in this run. Actually, I want Caldera to make mana. I want to Scald these guys if viable. Maybe not. If you didn't lose HP for reviving, so here's the problem, and I think that this is arguably a design flaw. I don't know, you can kind of form your own opinion, I suppose. But I want to get on death value out of Tinder, and I have the revive, but it's just better not to get on death value. There's no reason to go for it. Because instead of getting on death value, I can just not, right? There's no reason to put my guy on ice here. Why would I set him to die when I could just keep him alive instead and have him at full HP? But I also understand why you shouldn't, because if you could revive characters and bring them back at full HP in the next fight, the problem is then... What, Tinder? You would just stall out fights, right? There would be no reason, there would be nothing stopping you from just sitting there and stalling a fight forever, which would also not be good. That would be bad for the game overall, I think, as well. So it's kind of a catch-22. There's not a great answer to the problem. It's not even really a problem, I guess. My solution would be if a character is revived on the turn they die, then they wouldn't take the HP penalty. But I don't know if that's just hard to put in. Anyway, I'm going to play Vampire. Vampire brings nice offensive and defensive capabilities, and we're not on a bad clock here. So I'm down to Clown. We can just kind of stall out fights and give value. Oh, Tinder. Oh, Tinder. Yeah, I don't expect Tinder to survive a fight where we stall out because he's just going to kill himself over and over again for fun. But I'm going to do my best for him. Do you think I should Scald here? Well, no, I can't Scald the Slimelet. That's ridiculous. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to save him. Because it's nice to not have my tier 2 green come in at half HP. But I do have a fight after this to recover it. Ninja is on fire. I don't think I've ever seen this sort of play before. Let me get an X out of you. Oh boy. Alright. I wanted to glow Disciple up, and it works out pretty nicely. I might just hold and not spawn in the Slimer. But I don't hate putting 3 damage to Slime Queen also and just setting her to 6. Yeah. This is fine. 2-4. Want to give my ninja 1 roll? No, I don't think so. Alright, Tinder, don't do it. Thank you. I mean, he's still doing it, he's just doing it a little less. And a little less is good enough for me, almost. Give me a sec. Here, I want to consider pressing Scald. Like 2 damage. Maybe I just go Scald from this position and we say, fuck it. Tinder dies. What do you think? If I'm just gonna send my Tinder into the sun, we should consider popping this. If I'm gonna go Scald, take me back to the start. Okay, it is 3. That's fine. I'm gonna let the Tinder die. I think that it's just kinda silly to try to fight it out for him here. But we can kill this Slimer. Yeah, I don't know. You could maybe go for it, but I think it's kind of risky. I'm gonna minimize risk here and just leave it. Dragonhide Gloves is really good if I see Sphere. I think that generally Dragonhide Gloves is very, very strong. But I like Tiara for Caldera. Tiara is also good for Warlock later on. It's good if we see Botany. It's a good, interesting question. Because Dragonhide is... I guess it's fine now. I'm okay to play it. In my mind, I feel like Dragonhide is just really, really good. I think Dragonhide Gloves is a hard to pass sort of pickup. Put the Scar on... I really like putting the Scar on Caldera so he can be healed if he gets targeted really hard. Okay, and we're gonna do what we can for Tinder here. I want him to live this, because he's gonna be replaced after this, potentially. Give me the 1 stick. 2, 4. The 1 stick is good, because you need to set bones to 3 once they're low on HP for Scald value. Hold on. Once you have 1 bones at 2, you can set the rest to 3. Hold on. Let me run it back. I think you can't damage every enemy here. What's killing Tinder? It's this imp. What's killing Ninja? I mean, I guess it's good enough, right? If you just go up the line like this and the Scald. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I was trying to find it. Scald does something to your brain where you sit there and you go, I would really like to optimize, but there's no reason. I can win over 2 turns. I don't get a bonus for winning in 1. Oh, you know what? This would have been a good time to check first on the upgrade. I think it is really right to check first on the upgrade, because if there's a presence in here, bandana presence. Okay, well, I'm just gonna play Sphere now. Now, very unfortunately, we have a borderline infinite. Sad to report. It is, you know, it's not quite infinite, but there are a lot of ways that this just goes infinitely from this spot. So, you know, sad or happy to report depending on your opinions on infinites in video games. Personally, I am ambivalent here, I would say. We're gonna do 1, 1. Hold on. Let me make this make sense. What's wrong here? Oh, I don't want Sphere to take 4 is what was wrong here. Scald down to 3. 3. Scald. You know what? Again, I don't have to win on this turn. Nobody's taking any pain. I can just leave it at this. You don't have to sit here. Like, we win the fight 100% from this spot. You don't have to sit here and optimize it out from any more than this. Good enough. Sponge. Learn Miasma is also pretty good. Sponge is okay. It's good for Caldera. I'm gonna go Sponge. I think it's kind of close though. Miasma's nice if I get a shitter for my blue. If I get stuck on like a Warlock. Or, not a Warlock, sorry. If I get stuck on like an Artificer. I mean, Warlock doesn't really like Sponge that much either, to be fair. But, you know. Ready to watch my Sphere just absolutely explode? My Ninja dies. But we could do, Glow. I want to hit Infuse or Scald. There you go. Need to do some fun stuff here, I gotta say. Doctor's good. I think Forsaken is actually not the worst pickup in the world here, because Bind plus Rampage is really nice. I could just bind him and then go crazy, but I think Doctor is still a lot better, because we can give him the hat. He's get a hat on top of his hat. It's just an interesting thought of Bind on Sphere, but it's 3 mana away from your chain, so I don't know. Is it really worth it? Hard to say. I don't need to let my sphere die here. Although I don't have... I guess I can liquor. Does this seem right? I have no idea. I killed everything, but I bet I can do better. 100% I can do better. Sorry, because I sent Caldera's mana first. I should definitely move this sponge over to Doctor. And then we go, like, I can do... I could do Burst on Goblin and get it refunded and we get 6 mana. I think it's viable. I don't feel like I need to do any more than this. I think this is a perfectly acceptable turn. Again, just gotta keep it in mind. I don't know what happened to me, but somewhere along the line, everywhere I go, I see Cantrip Pain in my vision. I don't know why, but I just keep seeing it. Like, I leave my guy on 1, and I think to myself, is he gonna die? Is he gonna die to pain? There's no pain. I'm fighting Rotten, but it still is on my mind. Alright, good enough, I believe. By a pretty large margin. Shimmering Halo Poultice? Oh, Hourglass. Oh, man, it's infinite. Oh. Alright. It's not actually all that good to go infinite into the Thorns, but I'd actually rather play the Lightning Rod here. But yeah, this is gonna go infinite. I think that the general rule that I tend to just try to follow mentally is if you're at 3, or if you're at 6 total reroll sides, you're probably going infinite, and this is 8, which is, I think, a little more. Yeah, you die. Probably not worth it. I can overkill at 3 and save some sphere HP. Remember, Lightning Rod is ranged, which is why you don't die to the Thorns there. Just keep that in mind for yourself. I'm thinking we have a 5 damage swing, but I can do 5 to the bandit and then burst, and that gives me 4, which gives me actually not a great play. Because if I burst the ogre, I'm in a worse spot. Maybe I burst Scald. 4 mana is not enough. Okay, just checking. Again, I'm losing myself for no reason, right? I don't need to do this. Although, I bet I could do... It's not quite an overkill. But, that looks good. Weaver's pretty good. Sponge? Or, yeah, Sponge Fencer's also strong. These are both good picks. I'm leaning a little bit towards Weaver. Because if I don't pick Weaver, I have to lie to myself and say I'm gonna hit and find Sorcerer to cash out this infinite, and I don't really believe that. Also, my infinite is once again stopped. There's no reason to do this into Spiker either. Very funny game, very funny. They give me this infinite and then they go, haha, Spiker, haha, Thorn. Eat shit. Fine. Let's see what we can roll into here. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy to just lock in on these. Double use is... It's not actually good. I don't really want double use, come to think of it. Yeah, fuck you, Disciple. Whatever, man. I can slam off... It would be off of these two. It's not great. We can just get 4 mana from charged. And then we can look at all this fucking damage and go, what the hell? Nice shot, he's dead. This man's a corpse and you're going, nice shot. This is where bind would be kind of nice, because I would be able to do 4, but the 4 rampage isn't even all that good. 6 and you're on 7 means I kill the goblin. And then I just give you liquor and heal you 3. Yeah. Good enough. Bank 3 mana. It lets me roll down for Weaver's charge side here, probably. Wake up, Disciple. Hello? My charge side? Hello, my rerolls that I'm owed? Alright, I'll just eat 3 mana, it's fine. Sphere, shut the fuck up. Thank you. Stop doing this. You already whiffed. Move on. It's too late for you. I don't know, like, these turns are super technical, I feel like, and you can get very into the weeds on these plays, but I kind of just feel like this is good enough and I can call it a day. You know, like, it's fine. I think that when you get right down to it, you can optimize a ton, or you can just win. Twisted Bar. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright. Who should I put the lightning rod on? Probably Disciple. It's fine. This is for sure. If I don't go infinite on turn 1, I go infinite on turn 2. So I will just put up my hourglass and we will watch our rolling machine start rolling. And we have the ninja, so I think I am happy to just let ninja be my carry. I should probably lock the charged, right? No reason not to. I can hit whatever I want in this spot. It is outside of the game's control to stop me at this point. The numbers dictate. The numbers don't lie. They spell disaster for you. You know what? At some point, I think you just stop and press the button that ends the fight. Hello, Troll King. Okay, so here's your question. Is it reasonable from this spot to skip everything until the end of time to do this infinite? Or, and I'm going to answer this question immediately, just click on Agent and don't go fucking insane. Because I can go Twisted Bar Hourglass. Agent does mondo damage right off the jump and will hit because of Sphere. So, as long as you don't roll any group exert cantrips, which I don't think can happen, this is just going to be so much better for the sanity. I don't care about the infinite. Remember, I had the infinite. Just don't let that slip your mind. I chose hope. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking for +1 out of Doctor here. I can do it like this. And then 3, crush, 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 stun is what I think. That looks about right to me. What are they gonna do, right? Crush. Why is that a 2? If Cruel's condition is met, gain the effects of flesh. Oh, because Twisted Bar. Twisted Bar. Sorry, I forgot about Twisted Bar. Crush was actually pretty good there, by the way. Oh, and Rev Diff. How about that? I could have locked Crush and killed Troll King. But this works too. Excuse me, this works too. Serration Sapphire Ring. Sapphire Ring is okay. Serration is okay. Serration's pretty mid. I'll go Sapphire Ring. And we can go like Scar here. I'd rather have Disciple on 3 mana right now. Triple Fanatic, double Golem, by the way. How about it? And just knock the Golem over. Although they don't die from the pain. So it doesn't make a big difference. I'd rather roll for the good shit. Yeah, I don't need to lock this. I'm playing like I need to be afraid of bad rolls. I am the bad rolls. 9 damage does not kill a golem at 10 HP, unfortunately. This is 12 damage. It does kill a golem if I want. I'm doing this just for +1 on my mana, but I think it's okay. You're 7. I just go burst. The fanatics will regulate themselves. I think. I'm pretty sure they just die off, right? I don't know, just a moment of, am I being lazy here? Or is it fine? I think it's fine. This is 3. The crush. The crush. Yeah, I think it's fine by, actually just about even fine. Basilisk, Spiker, Basilisk. I'm glad I didn't keep that fucking infinite to run into this. Okay, so the actual question is, am I keeping Sphere to the end? And the answer is yeah, probably. Fate's also just really good with the Sapphire Ring. But I think it's a reasonable answer to say yes to keeping Sphere. 4 reroll sides just means you hit whatever you want whenever you want it. And now I just need this guy to hit a lightning rod. It's basically 3 coin flips, right? Yeah, and I lost. I think the way you think about it though is that it's 3 coin flips, because it's just, these are all pass, so your odds of hitting this are 1, and the odds of hitting this are 2, and that's it. So it's 3 flips to hit your side. And everyone else is just gaining value while you're passing. I'm not gonna fight this goblin. And then I should go here, Strand, 10 mana to play through. Maybe leave it at 2? That seems okay. I'm like, double Basilisk Spiker. Oh, 3 of the 5 fights, I think, because we got the infinite on 13. We had it set up, and 3 of the 5 fights have been unplayable for the infinite. Just actually not useful. It's silly. That's all there is to say. It's very silly. I've gone double Basilisk Spiker, 1 Spiker, and 1 Thorn. Horned Viper is pretty good. Second Heart is also pretty good. I actually think Horned Viper is better here. Is that right? Do I think that? Because I was going to talk about how you move the Hourglass like this, and then Horned Viper Agent, and you'll get 8 damage poison however you want it. Is that right? I think it's actually probably correct. Because we can always hit it again. This is less scary than the triple fanatic fight, I think. Although I guess it's kind of hard to catch these snipers. For normal folk. We catch them no problem. I roll. I'm just gonna keep going until I have what I want. It's infinite rolls. I can roll until I'm happy. Come on, Fate. Come on, Fate. There you go. I'm happy now. May as well stop on the stun, right? No reason not to. Crush. 2 damage. Crush. Crush. Stun, poison. Yeah, sure. I don't have to be super worried about this one. It really is just strange because as soon as I set up the Sphere Infinite, I win the run. Like, as soon as I picked it, I won the run more or less, but I still have to go through the motions of finishing the fight out. These guys aren't courteous enough to just pass away. The hand. Yeah, it's over for you, buddy. This is a skip. Come on, Sphere. You know what I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pause real quick and I'm gonna take some screenshots because I haven't been doing that for Slice and Dice, but I know what I want here. Alright, screenshots taken. Let's get this shit. One quick final look for you as well if you want to see what we're running. Here's the setup. Let's get this shit hand. I don't think he has any counterplay to just losing the game here. Heal 3 mana gain. Just checking if I rolled any cantrips real quick. This is Reborn. Not great. I will not stop until my agent gives me the quad use poison. And I will not be stopping until Weaver hits charged. I have perfect information. I can always hit what I want. I may as well hit it. Come on, agent. Take your time. There's my charged. There you go. I might have rolled past it accidentally somewhere along the line. It's always possible. Okay, do I want to kill something for +1 out of sponge? Not particularly. I don't think it's all that good. It is worth considering. Oh, this goblin kind of fucks me up, huh? I think this is the play. It's worth considering letting Fate land on a dodge there instead. Oh, you know what I should do? This is lazy. I understand. I need to end on a stun from my sphere. But imagine if I kept the ninja to this point, you know? Take your time, Sphere. Got all the time in the world. You have literally infinite rolls. Well, not quite infinite, because, you know, eventually my computer's going to shut off. It'll be like a power flicker or something. But you have until the power goes out. There it is. I was going to put 10 into the saber, but it doesn't actually feel all that good compared to just going like crush, 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 burst. I think that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I don't know why the hand is still trying. Give it up, buddy. It's kind of cringe, don't you think? Wow, my sphere actually just whiffed. Never mind. It can happen, you know? That's why you never get too confident about infinites and slice and dice, because sometimes you will see the bad cases. But even the bad cases aren't all that bad. We have liquor, liquor, dodge. Nice try, hand. Nice try, nice try. 40, by the way. Nice round number. 2 deaths. I think they were both Tinder in the early game. Yeah, one was on Bramble and one was on Rotten, I believe. He did his duty. That was fun. You know, Magical delivers a good one, I would say. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.